Hi everyone, it's crafting time again. We're going to do some Christmas cards today, so I hope you've got all the material that was written down. If not, it doesn't matter, we can use other things. So let's see how we go. For starters, I think we've got a couple of new children on with us today, so welcome. And my name is Debbie, and you are now in the Funky Arts Studio. So I hope you have some fun today. Alrighty, well, let's go through a few things that we might need today. So I have got a green construction paper, a couple of white card. You don't have to have cards, you can just use your printing paper. It's just as easy. It's just a little bit more flimsy, so you're a little bit more careful, but you'll be okay. So we're going to make a snowman today, a little bit bright. So he opens up. We're going to make that, and we're going to make our Christmas tree card as well. Okay, consider there. And obviously we need glue, scissors, don't need my stapler, which I couldn't find last week. Thank goodness. I have found it though. And that's it. So let's get started, I reckon. I'll just bear with me while I change cameras. And I need to do, sorry, I'm learning how to do, whoop, no, wrong way around. Bear with me. Okay, I need to hide this one and then show this one. There we are. So I'm down here while I talk to you. Oh, this is something I made earlier. It's strange, but anyway, it's just a little Christmas tree that you can hold, and it sort of sits up. Yeah, hard to tell, isn't it, really? Oh well, there we are. I can show you that later. Alright, so first of all, what should we do? I think we'll make our Christmas tree card today. So I'll just sit that there so you can get an idea of what we're doing. And I will get my green paper, which is here, and a card. Now I had a card that you can buy directly from the card shop, which is "Hello Adair, very funny. Just take care of your boat." So yes, you can buy these from the craft store, which are already made up cards, which is easy. You don't have to measure or anything. They're just there and off you go. So what I might do is, just in case you guys have got an A4 piece of paper, I'll pop that in half on there, and then I'm going to measure. So I'll just let you know what the measurements are for the card. So if you're a centimetre person, it's 13.5 by 13.5 centimetres. And if you're an inch person, I must have to say that that's what I am, 5.25 by 5.25. Okay, so it doesn't really matter if you just leave that extra bit on. It's just that's just how big the card is, and it fits on there quite well. So now we are. Let go of the template, and now we've got a little dark. Hope you can see everything all right. Can you see everything okay out there? All right, good. All right, so obviously the first thing we're going to do is our tree, and we may have to trim it in the end, but all we're doing is making it into a little, there we are. little. So I'm just going to fold this all the way down. Might not need all the way. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm going the wrong way. Please. I'm sorry. Because we have to fold it in half, don't we? We have to do it from the length, not the width. So I'm very sorry. Let's start again. I haven't written the instructions down for myself, so that's a bit silly. I think that I'm bright enough to do it, remember everything, but sometimes it's good to write things down. So there we go. Try and keep it as even as possible. It's not particularly a particular problem, but it makes it look a bit nicer on the card. It doesn't really matter about the width of the fold. You can just not too thick, otherwise it'll pop out from the card quite a lot. Where are we? Sorry, see, the thickness is probably just a finger thickness. So, all right, keep going. And for most of you, school holidays are coming up. Oh my goodness! I remember how exciting school holidays were. We didn't have as long to wait for Father Christmas though. We only had like a week before, so it was way more exciting. Oh, I'm up there. Nearly there. Oh, I'm a little bit askew with. That's my word. And of course, how are you guys going out there? You doing okay? Oh, Elsie. Well, at least Elsie, you can watch the replay, and you'll be able to make these through the school holidays. It's going to give you something to do with your friend that you were going to join in with today. I know your poor Adair had a bit of difficulty with her boat, so not a problem at all. And I'm sure I can just pop in. I'll be doing a few things through the holidays when I get some time. So here we go. We've got our little, I keep thinking what that's called. I'm a little bit not with it today. There we are. And that makes a Christmas tree, but it's a little too big for our card. So I am going to slice probably, well, I'm calling it an inch off the bottom. We won't be able to do both sides at once, so we're just going to do that. And then cut the other side. Got two. Why can't I think of it? Anyway, sorry guys. And then we've got our tree. There, it's going to fit on there really nicely. First of all, we've got to glue the inside together. So I will get some glue, probably your sticky glue. Will be better if I can get the lid off at this stage, because the glue stick is good, but it may not hold it enough to get this to hold so that we can keep moving. So we'll just do like that, fold it up, like so. Whoop. Put it together and wash it together. Oh, some glue coming out. I'll just wipe that down, and then decide this side's better. There we are. So that looks pretty good. Now we're going to have to get a little bit of, all I used was a bit of paper bag for my for the bottom of my tree, and I haven't got one right at this minute, but we need to glue that down before we do before we glue the tree. So hang on just 2 seconds. I might just have a different colour because I'm not going to waste time. I might have a really nice bright, oh hang on, we'll probably use one of these. Have an orange. There we go. Just a little bit of that will do. So we'll get to the middle of the card. Make sure our opening's on the right side. Uh-oh, nearly did it. So we make sure that our opening is going to open like a proper card does. I'm going to put this we can use glue stick for the stem. And glue that down in the middle. You can eyeball it, that's what they call it in the craft world, or you can measure it up if you want to, but that doesn't really matter. Now I'll just put some glue. Hope you can see this. Okay, and now we can just do it on here, run it up and down the high bits. Yeah. And there we are. I might want to just hold that down just for 5, or not 5, but a little bit. So I'm just going to wait, count to say 10. We'll just make sure it's held down properly. So school holidays. Oh, what did we used to do? We used to go away on a holiday in the caravan when we were children. And Dad and Mum would pack up and pretty much pick us up from school and off we go. That's so good. Oh, yes, that's sticking quite well. So next week we're actually going to be doing paper lanterns, because that always fun. You probably can see it in the background. Look. So we'll be bringing out lovely paper lanterns. Oops, now there we are. And I'll send out the event. And these are made of absolutely any paper, any gems, glue obviously that you have. And we can make all sorts. I actually found out that I can make one from a 2-litre bottle of Coke, and I just chopped the bottom off, and they use them in Thailand for lanterns in the street and actually put real candles in. So they looked amazing. I'm hoping to bring that to you. So I thought maybe I could throw one of them in for Christmas, and we'll see if we can make it work without setting my house or my studio on fire. But we might just buy one of those nice little candles from Ned's or wherever that just turn on by a battery. I think that's a very safe thing to do. All right, so no worries. I think she's good and properly stuck now. So now we could actually just do some decorating. I have all the nice shiny pipe cleaners. And last time, as you can see, I did a green pipe cleaner. Oop, you can't see. There we are. So I think I might use something a little bit brighter this time. So perhaps I'll do gold. Now, this does take a bit of holding, because I found with the glue, you had to hold it for a little while for it to actually stick. Probably because it's glittery. So if you pop it down on there first and wind it down all the way through the tree, so it looks like tinsel, and then you just glue it. Oops, sorry, we'll just glue it on one side and then hold it down like we did with the tree. This does get a little bit messy, so you might have to quickly wash your hands once you've finished doing this bit, because I had glue stuck all over my hands, and I did have to go and wash. And it'll look pretty squashed, it'll look a bit yicky with the glue, but once the glue dries, it's not going to matter and you won't see it. It'll just look like nice tinsel. Oh, yeah. I mean, you don't have to use pipe cleaners. I saw it with just strips of paper, which is probably easier, but I like to have the bling. So what I'm doing here is going to try and hold it down. So we're going to have to chat for a bit longer. I'm just going to hold it there, try and get it stuck. You'll have to think about what decorations you're going to put on your tree. I had some gems last time, and I had some real tinsel, and chopped those into little pieces, and I put them on. Ooh, come on, down we go. Sorry, if this isn't working, just cut some paper up. It might look better with some paper, but you just have to have patience, and sometimes I must have to admit I like to get things done, but getting there. Oops, sorry about that. Okay. Okay, getting there. Don't pop up on me. There we are. Just hold my scissors on that bottom piece because it tends to be popping out. Alright. Okay, put your lids on the glue because I get caught and then the glue goes everywhere. Alright. So I've got a little bit, well I say a little bit, oops, got a bit of mess is what I've got. Look, this is what happens to tinsel when you don't roll it. But I have got the end here somewhere. There we are. So I'm just going to chop off a couple of pieces and cut some of this out. Okay. I just do a little bit of chopping. I just don't need too much for that because I'm going to put some other things on there. There we are. Put that back in the Christmas bag. Just go. Oh, there we are. So, you just put a blob of glue wherever you would like. So I might put one there because it doesn't really go the full width. There we are. One there. And one on this end. Good. There's lots and lots and lots and lots of Christmas stuff happening out there at the moment now. And the Christmas lights here in Adelaide, South Australia, are amazing. So I hope that anyone that's living in Adelaide gets out to have a look. I might actually put a list up of where to go. Oops, that's coming apart. So that'll be a good idea, won't it? And you'll know where the good lights are. We used to just all pile in the car, as you do, and go for a drive and have a look at all the beautiful lights. So that was always fun. Okay, now, last time I used a little fluffy ball for my star on the tree. So let's see what I've got in here. And I've got a nice white one. That will do. That looks good. Okay, I'll put that there like that. And hold it down tight like we do. There we go, some more patience. We're getting there. What else would I like on my tree? Oh, that lot's finished. I bought some new gems. So I've got some blue ones and some green and red. So, oh look at that, shining. So I might Might go some blue. You see, they're supposed to be snowflakes, so blue ones and silver ones. So whatever you've got, you can just blob your glue and pop down. Oops, that one went AWOL. And put one here. I mean, you could always just cut coloured pieces of paper out. That's the original. When I found it, that's all that had, was just little round balls of coloured paper. Or you could use tissue paper, roll that up, and into little balls, and then stick that on. Oh, I don't know if that got the glue. So yeah, it doesn't matter what you do. It's great. I mean, and you could just have the cards sitting at your own on your own shelf at home anyway to make things look pretty. And that will do. And some stars. Maybe a star. It's not as colourful as the other one, is it? This one's a. I don't know. And maybe I better put some actual Christmas. I don't know what that is. Oh, there we are. It's a really can't really see that very well. But anyway, you can just keep going and decorate and decorate and decorate and make it look really, really, really pretty. Now, last time I sort of thought that the outside of my card was a bit boring. Oops. So that's what we've done today. But on this card, which I did before, I popped a couple of little pretty circles there on the side, just because it was a little bit bare. So you could colour all that in if you like, colour this in, or cut out some Christmas paper, or put some strips of red down one side. So that would look, quite attractive. And as we say, Bob's your uncle. There you go. I think that's pretty. And then when it's all dried and it's safe, you can open up and put Merry Christmas on the inside. So they're really cool. I like them. You like them? There we are. And sorry guys, I've got to get used to the cameras. Make me do things in the opposite direction. It's not easy. So there you go. Love it. Thank you. We'll pop them aside to dry. Let our new one dry off a little bit. And then, oh, hello, Melinda. It's nice to have you here. I hope you're making a beautiful Christmas card at home. And now we're going to do our snowman. So this one's, I love the snowman. I'll just get him out. Oh, but find him. Paint him. Easy, but rather very attractive, I thought. I think he's so cute. There we are. I'll just put things aside and make some room. Alrighty. So there's nothing better to do on a Sunday afternoon, is it? Just it's calming. There you go. Alrighty. Now, we're going to have to draw him ourselves, or you can get some little bowls. So one for the head and one for the body. But I think I will freehand. But you do need a card or a piece of printing paper, because you have to cut it into halves, because with our card we want to have it so that he's stuck together up there with the head there, that bit. And then look, if anything happens, you can just use some sticky on the inside and stick him up. But I'm sure all you clever children out there will be able to do this really well. So we'll get our piece of paper to start, and we'll pop it in halves. Like so. Get the ruler and make it. There we are. Now, okay. So I'm going to draw on the back of the card, and then you don't get the pencil marks on the front. Okay. So I'm just going to get my pencil. Hopefully, you can draw this really quite easily. I think I can actually use my little model here, but don't worry. Just get a cup, sort of like a coffee cup for the top, I would say, and a small bowl, cereal bowl for the next one down. And then once you've done that, you can sort of make the circle a bit longer if you need to, if it looks better. So I might bring it down to the base of the card so that you're not, oh hang on, you have to do them on an angle so that the card sticks together on the head there. So I'll just draw around my little template. And I hope you found some cereal bowls so that this little piece, oh, can you see the pencil? Just, whoops, hang on, there we go. Oh, the light's a bit funny today, isn't it? So his head's going to be connected in the card there, so you don't cut that little bit there. And the body's a bit longer than the top. So now all we have to do is cut him out. So he's on an angle so that you have this piece here that holds the head together. Okay, so I'm going to cut him out. I like cutting. One of my favourite things to do. You should see all my pieces of paper that I've got. I go through all my magazines and cut out pictures of flowers and anything that looks pretty. And it will come in handy one of these days when I start to do my collage, they call it. It's going to be good. There we are. Oops. Mark him up a bit. And now I've got two pieces, but he's joined at the head here. Just round that off a bit. Excuse me. Yeah. Alright. That's better. Happy with that. So there you are. Now we're ready to decorate our snowman. Okay, so I'll bring the other one in so that you can see what we're doing. Put him. Sorry, I'm just trying to get him in shot up there. There we are. That's better. Okay. Alright, so last time I used some buttons for his buttons on his coat. And I've got some more buttons here to use, or you can just cut out, or you can find anything you've got that's just circles. My buttons are in here. And I certainly don't have to be black. I've just done them black last time. I'm sure you can find some old buttons or anything around. I'm sure Mum's got some things in, the junk drawer. It's down at the bottom that's for everything that you don't know where to put goes in the bottom drawer. Have a look in that one. But I might ask Mum first, because it could be anything down there. Alright, so we've got two buttons. And we've got his little hands. So we're going to cut his little hands. And I have some, just an old Christmas card paper here. I'm just going to cut that little bit of square out there and draw my arms on there. Where's that go? There we go. So I'm just going to have arms there, and he only has 3 fat fingers. So 1, 2, 3, and down. So once you can fold it in half, you've got a big enough piece, and cut round the one that you've got as a template for your second hand. You don't have to draw it all over again. Okay? Marvellous is that. There we go. On the second finger. And the third finger. And down. So there we go. So have 2 hands. Hey, look at that. Coming together already. Now, we do need a nose. So I'm going to go back to my excess wax paper or printer paper and draw his nose so it's sort of like that. Whoops, wonky. Oop, that wasn't very good, was it? A little bit too thick a pencil too, it was a bit heavy. Anyway, that's alright. We'll just use the other side. Cut around the nose. There he is. And now I have not this one. I find my orange texture. There we go. I might do a nice bright texture today if it works. Some of these are a bit. Oh yes, here we go. I'll colour it in. Oh, dearie. Okay. Might be a bit big. Let's have a look. Right, perfect. Alright, those. I think now we need some ears. There's this little headset. And we need a little piece of pipe cleaner. So we'll just see how much we need. So we'll probably go down halfway around the circle. So about that. Chop it off. And then use a bit of glue. Obviously we're going to use our patience again. Hold it down. Alright, there's all sorts of things happening around here. Okay, round we go. And we'll stick that on. Oh, just might be a tick. Oi. Very loud man talking next door, so I better just shoo him away. Alright, here we go. Yes. Oh, hold it down like we did before. La, 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 la. I do need a music. I can just press go. And we can sing something while we wait for this glue to dry. Oh, it's doing pretty well actually. I'm happy. And hold it down. Alright. Now if we get these, that's the earmuffs stuck down, that'll help the, oops, he's popped off. Oh, popped off. Come on. Hold it down. Let's do the other side and then I will hold both down at the same time. There we are. Probably have to do a bit more work on the... There we are, look at that. Not that you can see, but you got to hold him down so that we can get the glue to take a little bit. Blow some blow. Dry it. Dry. Oop, that brings me to that advert. Dry, electric dry. Sorry, I have lost it today. Sorry, children. I'm sure you have days like that where you get a bit silly. Well, I'm having one of those, no doubt, in my mind. Now, I'm going to stick his little nose on. I'm going to do that on a bit of a lean. There we are. Stuck them on. Now I'm just going to get my googly eyes. Where are my googly eyes? As we know, we can't do craft without googly eyes, can we? I am really trying hard to have a craft room that's organised, but I'm still trying really hard. So I think he does need a big googly eye. Oh, I don't know how big though. Not fairly big. Is it a bit too big? Oh no, that's good. Alright, so we'll just do some dobs of glue. And there, that's running out of glue. And on there. Boop. And we'll pop him there. And pop him there. And hold them down. Yeah, lots of patience happening today, haven't we? Lots and lots of glue. Well, next week we don't have to worry about the glue because the lanterns are going to be fabulous. Just take that bit of excess glue happening there. I'll just try and get that up a little. There we are. Ah, Mr. Snowman, he's getting there. Now, oh, I forgot we've got to put his scarf on. And I'm going to have a blue scarf today. Because, just because. This is sticky. So, no, that will do. So again, we're going to just draw it out, and we've got two pieces, which is, we can use the side here so we can go round and down like that. And I will actually do two on here because it doesn't look like I can fold this very well without it probably not looking very nice afterwards. So we'll cut those out. I think this looks like self-sticky paper. I have a lot of stock of things. And then sometimes you think, I forgot that I had that. And that is quite exciting actually. Think, oh, I can use that today. Oh, look how bright that is. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is self-sticking, so bear with me. Let me see if I can get that off. I need a zoom camera, don't I? Oops. Sorry guys. I'll just glue it if it takes me too long because it's not... Oh, here we go. Look at that. Yay. Alright. Oh. No, that didn't work. So perhaps I've had it for too long in my cupboard. Many, many years. And it's lost its sticky. That's fine. I'll just stick it around like this. You put one come that way, and the other one. I will take the paper off. And one, goodness me. Uh-oh. Watch out, guys. It's flying everywhere. Ooh, it's funny. Alright. And one goes across like that. We've done it the other way around, maybe. Oh, it looks a bit short. But doesn't matter, it looks looking good. And we need 2 buttons on the jacket. So 2 blobs of glue underneath the scarf. On there. Oops, I'm running out. And don't worry about the glue if it looks messy, because it dries clear. Well, most of them do, so hopefully yours does. And we'll just put a little bit on the edge of the hand. And you could be using your glue stick now if that's what you'd like to do, because you can. And my other hand, excuse me, like that. Right. A little bit bigger, quite big hands, aren't they? But he looks fabulous, I think. And especially with the googly eyes. You might just have to let him dry. And then, of course, when he's dried, open up, get the nice pen, gold pen or silver pen or red or anything Christmassy, and write Merry Christmas in there. I think Grandma, Grandpa or Pop or Nana would really love that card. They can put that away and keep that and say, my grandson gave me that. Because I think that's pretty cute, yeah? Have a look. We'll have a look at 2 of them together. There we are. They're very cute. Right, if I turn this light on. Oh no, that doesn't help either, does it? Okay, I just feel like I'm a little not lit today. Alright, so there you have it. We have 2 beautiful whoop, there we are. 2 beautiful cards of Snowman. Yeah. And our now dried card with the Christmas tree. And look at that glitter go, hey? Oh, I love, love, love Christmas. It's nice and sparkly. And I will definitely add some more things to this this card. So that, you know, the white is a little, just put some strips of red and green maybe, just to bring it out a little bit and make it look a bit fancy. So there you have it, guys. And I've really enjoyed today, so I hope you have as well. And it is, yeah, getting closer to Christmas. So next week's lanterns, and then the week after that, we're going to do Father Christmas by paper plates again, but he's fabulous. I'll give you a quick, which way am I going to go? This way. There he is. See up there? He's got his beard and everything. So he's really, really cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Melinda. I'm glad you liked your card day. And join us next week, because we're going to do those lanterns, and hopefully I can do the lantern with the candle in it that they do in Thailand. And that needs tissue paper. Yeah, and they look amazing. Tissue paper and texture, and that's pretty much all it is. And when you've got a couple of them, you know, lit and hanging in your tree or somewhere that's safe, they look amazing. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I get really excited about these now, and I'm getting a little bit better at what I'm doing. I'm still learning. I mean, my camera's in shot here. So it doesn't matter. we're all having fun, and that's what it's all about. So have a good week, and I can't wait to see you next Sunday. And we'll put up the event soon online so that you can see what you need for our lantern making. Okay, bye everyone, see you next week.